Oh, well, there it goes. We were so close. And then the boat sank. So long. So, last time on Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, we got a job on a boat, and then the boat sank, so, that skeleton crew's just gone now, but hey, maybe in 100 years, the ocean will have sank enough for us to uncover the boat again. So, this time though, the Beanstar's getting away, and, you know, we were so close to getting it, I feel like we should just get it at this point. Really, I don't appreciate the ocean taking this away from us. But we have to give chase nonetheless. We can finally open this door now that the, now that the SS Chocola has sank. It allows us to get to an area high enough to do that and unlock the door.
The Bean Star Shard was taken away from us by the ocean, just like all of Kirby's friends.
Oh no! Snowman, no! Robot dog, no. So anyway, this new enemy is a Malabit, oh my god. And, oh, thankfully, it didn't die in one hit this time, because I wanted to show that these guys have a counter, where if you attack them and they aren't killed in a terrible passion, they throw pillows at you. Otherwise, well, that is supposed to be snot, but, considering where it's coming from and the color of it, gross. More importantly, though, is this enemy, Starkiss. So, when it does a little jig, I believe that it means it's going for Mario. It has another animation, which we're not going to see at the moment because I killed it, in which it sort of, like, presses its face in... Oh, there's a big snot bubble. But yeah, Starkiss has an animation where it presses its face, and then that's when it goes for Luigi. I didn't really notice that back in the day, though, but thankfully their attack is actually pretty easy to recognize, even when, you... Oh, he was coming for me. Yeah, even if you don't notice Starkiss's pattern, it's pretty easy to figure out where the kiss is going to. But anyway, I botched a jump there in order to show that when you hit a Cheep Cheep, they will puff up and be all spiky, and therefore you can't hit them with jumps anymore, so you gotta hammer or hand them. We won't really get to see this be useful at all, because, I mean, Mario has 86 power, which seems actually to be a problem at this point. And now it's 90. Now it's just 90. I feel like this is one of the reasons that, like, the later Mario and Luigi games go too far in the other direction, where basically everything is an HP sponge. But things have a hard time surviving in this game, admittedly. I forget, did you ever play the later Mario and Luigi games?
Yes, I played Partners in Time.
Okay.
And Bowser's Inside Story. And none of the ones past that.
Alright, so yeah, it did start, or like, enemies did start being HP sponges in Partners in Time. It started there and kind of only got worse over time. Dream Team was a bit overboard. I don't even want to imagine what Paper Jam's like with HP on enemies. Bit too bad about Paper Jam. You'd think anyone would have talked about that, because, like, it's a Mario and Luigi Paper Mario crossover. And ever since it came out, I don't think I've heard anybody say anything about it, which is weird.
The Paper Mario fans are a fucking nightmare.
Mm-hmm. Even still, you'd think the Mario and Luigi fans would have had something to say, but, anyway, speaking of nobody talking about Paper Jam, R.I.P. Alpha Dream, I think I've mentioned that before, but hey, let's just mention it again. Anyway, we're through the ocean segment, which means, for the time being, we won't have an extra ridiculous heap of, video size.
You mean to tell me this video is a gigabyte because of that 5-minute segment?
I mean, last time there was an ocean segment, it made the video size just ludicrously huge. But yeah, this one's 18 minutes, contains significantly less ocean, but yeah, is a gigabyte. Anyway, hello, the people. Let's listen to what you're talking about. I mean, sounds pretty good for Mario and Luigi if Prince Peasley hasn't found what he's looking for. And we could go back to the mainland now, because there's a green pipe here, but we're not going to. We're on a mission. We gotta find that Beanstar piece. It's around here somewhere. That Beanstar piece probably read the sign and wanted to come to Guarhar Lagoon. I don't know, because it's like a tourist destination? Let's go with that. The Beanstar's tired. It's been through so much. Oh, jeez. Over-enthusiastic teen girl. Of an undetermined species. I don't know what they're supposed to be, actually.
Some sort of, like, generic fish, it looks like.
Yeah, I looked it up earlier, and the wiki just refers to them as Guarhar Lagoon residents, so... who knows? They are who they are. Much like the Ohoji, they are them. Well, we don't want to get sunburned. And hey, sounds like we might have a lead. Well, I'm sure, since those are just ordinary denizens of the area, it should be pretty easy to get to the piece of the Beanstar, which is why I'm going to show my confidence by going to a relaxation room in the middle of this whole thing. 'Cause I mean, really, how long could this area be? Probably only slightly longer than these blocks. I mean, at least they're not the rally blocks, but still.
The block that doesn't end.
Yeah, like all of the blocks past just, you know, the normal Mario blocks that we usually see, just, they take so long. Oh, I gotta experience it. Miracle hand massages. I mean, 100 coins per person? That's 200 coins with 2 Mario Brothers. I mean, that's nothing at this point. Let's go. Look, it's short, but trust me, you'll like it. Alright, well, we can't ditch Luigi here, so I guess we both gotta go. Let me just throw money at your head, child.
Here's 2 extra lives.
Hey, what do you know? The chairs are even colored for Mario and Luigi. Also, the masseuses can fly. Alright. And do this? Please don't. Oh, now you're both doing this. Like, this is vaguely unsettling. I'm kind of regretting this a little bit. Okay, good. We're done. Oh, geez, we've only had these hand powers for like a couple days, but yeah, we've really been working those hands out, and I guess they've also used hammers? But really, the hand power is what's important. Because it turns out, when Mario's relaxed, he just sort of sets his hand on fire. Never again will he know a moment of peace. I mean, Luigi's slightly less likely to start a fire, but electrical fires are a thing. Still at risk, but Mario is just literal actual fire. Thankfully, though, we aren't asked to leave the building because of our bizarre hand powers, because the Jellyfish Sisters, in fact, know about these powers, so I guess they've spoke to the weird gods we talked to. I don't know, they kind of implied nobody was there for like thousands of years, but sure, whatever. Thought I was special. I bet those gods just tell everybody that they've been waiting thousands of years.
They don't actually know what a year is.
Oh fuck, that's a second? Oh, okay. Alright, well, weird cave that you got down here,
This is a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Like, they have devices set up to the chairs to lead these down, like... Is this... what is this? I don't know what this could possibly be, unless we're some kind of chosen ones. They built these chairs in preparation for somebody to have hand powers. Because, I mean, if you have hand powers, you gotta come by eventually. Your hands are gonna get sore. It only makes sense. So yes, this is the final set of area traversal moves. It is the back brother hand techniques. So, alas, after this moment, we'll no longer be able to set Luigi on fire or spark Mario. They will instead get useful abilities. Alright, well, let's touch a jellyfish by backing into her, electrocuting Mario. Well, to be fair, this still looks very painful on Mario's end, but we can move him around as we please without turning around. You might think this isn't a very useful technique, but it actually does have some uses. More useful, however, is most certainly Mario's fire power from the back. So, by setting your sibling on fire for a very long time, because I can't skip this dialogue when I feel like it, there we go. Now I'm in control. So yes, you just set your sibling on fire and they run. This is a very useful field ability because it lets you travel pretty quickly. Of course, you run the risk of running into an enemy if you do that, and of course, areas without a lot of open space, it's kind of useless because you do stop when you hit a wall, but hey, if you've got a good stretch of land, you can just dash through it. Though that being said, I must admit, I don't actually use it that much myself. I am oddly just fine with the normal move speed of the Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
It's a good move speed. It's weird how Luigi's move doesn't seem as like, Luigi getting hurt by fire isn't as painful. Maybe that's just because you can't see his skeleton. Okay, I can just cancel out of the dash in pretty much any which way. Just press anything but forward. Alright, so apparently this is the true purpose of their relaxation parlor. They just built it over this cave where there are pearl beans that they really want. And this really seems like indentured servitude. Alright, look, I've got a bet going on. Like, look, if I just find the Bean Star before Prince Peasley, I can get you the money, it's fine. But I suppose it is easier to just do the tutorial for the hand powers and not have to deal with being trapped forever in the Jellyfish Sisters dungeon. So, by now, you probably recognize these obstacles, such as the large Koopas. This is how you get them out of the way, just ram into them. Hammers don't work like that, neither does setting them on fire, but just brute force from Luigi gets you what you want. Aw man, a serious flaw in a Bean security system? That never happened.
Why is it on this side of it? Why is that sign here?
I mean, they couldn't get past it to... they couldn't get past it to put it on the other side. Because clearly, that must have been the thing that stopped Gigi and Marie. It's gotta be it. This is everything I've ever wanted. Ultimate power, it's finally mine! Alright, well, I guess we now gotta get,
Commence the jiggling.
Mary's... we gotta get Mary's Pearl Bean. Alright, so... this, of course, is this mysterious Boo statue that we've been seeing for so long. If you've been wondering how we're supposed to interact with it, now we know. You can't look at a Boo, otherwise it'll just get all bashful and disappear. But you can push it, as long as your eyes aren't laying on it.
And of course, the only way to do this is to electrocute our brother.
Yep, couldn't have done it without that. You can't move backwards, that's ridiculous. You think either of the Mario Brothers can moonwalk? Impossible. And this is the other obstacle that you can use electricity for. It's the rolling bar puzzle. The second variation where they move slowly. And the path is all the way over there so we can't dash to it. We're going to be seeing those two security systems a lot.
And you don't have enough space to walk normally.
You do not know. If you try to walk horizontally with the brothers, they will touch the spikes. So yeah, I said there are more uses for electricity than you would think, but to be fair, that is the only two puzzles. It has two puzzles. Alright, so we were trapped, but now we're free from the Squid Sisters. And they've fallen fast asleep, so we'll never see them again, which is probably good, because when they awaken, I think they're going to destroy the world. I really don't know what the Pearl Beans do, but they were very excited about it, but we don't have to worry about that next time on Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. But we do still have to worry about the Beanstar piece.